Ho ho, hello, and welcome everyone to a special holiday or Christmas episode of Keeping It Real, starring yours truly, Dustin Hendricks. So today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite Christmas films. In case you're one of those weird people that haven't seen these films already for some strange reason, I'm going to be discussing why you should watch them and why they're my favorite and why I watch them every year. So let's get to it. So the first film I'm going to talk about, well, films rather, is Home Alone and Home Alone 2. Because they're basically the same movie. It wasn't until like last year that I realized Home Alone 2 is exactly like the same as Home Alone, like the same beats and everything. But you can't go wrong with any of them. You have classic dialogue. You've got your talk boy. You've got Macaulay Culkin. I think he was every kid's hero growing up. I mean, he was my hero. I always wanted to be like him, and I always dreamed of the day that bad guys would break into the house and I could stage Rube Goldberg-like traps to try to, take them out. But you can never go wrong with these two. They're great, they're entertaining. You've got John Hughes, Chris Columbus. They're both great, and they're just fun, campy movies to watch. Keep the change, you filthy animal. The next movie in my top 5 favorite Christmas movies of all time is the one right here in the center, which is Gremlins. This is a movie that is I guess it'd be considered one of the first family horror comedies because there's not really many of those. I guess Krampus might be considered one of those, which is heavily influenced by Gremlins. But you've got fantastic puppetry with the Gremlins and the Mogwai. Gizmo, he is just one of the most iconic creatures of all time, and it spawned numerous spin-offs, including Ghoulies, Critters, you name it, and also Krampus, which is heavily influenced by Gremlins. You can never go wrong with it. It's a great Christmas movie. It's got Corey Feldman, and it's pretty gruesome. Like, there's some kind of icky death scenes in it, but it's a classic you can never go wrong with. Number 3 of my top 5 favorite Christmas movies of all time would be Die Hard. Now, this is a hot topic and a hot debate with a lot of people because there's a lot of people that think Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, and I am in the minority that I think Die Hard is a Christmas movie because it does take place on Christmas or Christmas Eve, and there's a lot of Christmas-related elements. You could argue it's an action film that takes place on Christmas, but I would still call it a Christmas movie because you can watch it every Christmas and it's badass. Just to watch John McClane or Bruce Willis and Carl Winslow face off against Hans Gruber, played by the brilliant Alan Rickman, rest in peace. A lot of people say it's not Christmas until you see Hans Gruber fall off the Ikitomi Tower, and I agree with that statement.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
My number 4 of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, we have Christmas Vacation. Now, this is my favorite out of all of the National Lampoon's vacation films. It's got the best cast as far as the Griswolds go. You've got that one guy from The Big Bang Theory, you've got the girl from Natural Born Killers, I can't remember her name offhand, and you've got Chevy Chase, of course, and Beverly D'Angelo, but they're all fantastic. This is easily the funniest Christmas movie of all time. I have never seen another Christmas movie that consistently throughout the 20 plus years of me seeing this, that I'm laughing out loud, and it gets even funnier as I get older because there's a lot of jokes that I didn't catch when I was younger, and it's something you can watch every year. It depends on, if you watch the DVD or Blu-ray version, there's a lot more adult stuff in it because the TV version kind of cuts a lot of the stuff out. But if you want to laugh your pants off and have a good time, you can never go wrong with Christmas Vacation.
With a big ribbon on his head. And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is. Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
And now, the final, this took a while for me to think of because there are so many great Christmas films out there and I have kind of strange taste in films. And my number 5, I'm gonna say right now, is gonna have to go to a more recent film, which is called Better Watch Out. Now, the reason I love this film is because it's so twisted. It's like an adult version of Home Alone, but there's more to it than that. I don't even want to give much away. I just want to say that if I want you to just put this film on without like any expectations except that it's kind of like Home Alone, I guess. And I want you to go with that mindset because it's one of those films like the whole time you're like, WTF, like what is going on? Like, it's one of those films. And it's great once you watch it to watch it with other people because then you can introduce it to them and like see their reactions because it's just one of those films you want to like show everyone because there's so many surprising moments in it that you're just not expecting. But I would highly recommend it. It's very twisted. It's very much for adults. So it is rated R. So I would recommend, you know, the kids, make sure you got your parents' permission to watch it.
Oh my God.
Someone's about to spend Christmas in fucking jail.
Aside from that, those are my top 5 as of right now, as of 2018. Feel free to comment and let me know like what your favorite Christmas movies are, if I was wrong, if I was way off the mark. Well, happy holidays from all of us at Aim for the Head Productions. And as I've said before, and I'll say again, have a great day and keep it real.